hesitation, because nothing is difficult to achieve and nothing is difficult to get, right? Struggle is most strong hope and strong expectation, a strong belief from your own side is must. Dedication is very important. I faced a lot of some weak students like those from whom I was not expecting the very best score, but they got the very best. And the reason was only that they performed, they just showed their dedication, they just did their hard work, the struggle, right? Because of all those struggle and hard roads, passing through hard roads, they got their destination very beautifully. Therefore you are having like two roads. Yes, one, the one who is unmute his mic can mute. Yes. Okay. Just a minute, there is a background sound from your side. Okay. And kindly join from yes, okay, okay. Now, if you like, this is life. You have one hard road, one easy road. If you choose easy roads, easy tracks for yourself, the destination would be little bit tough, hard, and that destination can hurt you. And if you choose the hard road for yourself, the tough situation, the tricky situation, the tough time for yourself right now, the moment, then the destination can make you glad. The destination can give you the best. The destination can pay you the best, right? Now, these are the days which you are supposed to decide whether you want to go for the hard roads, whether you want to cooperate and compromise your some other you can say domestic activities, your some others relations activities, or others things like others morning to evening and evening to morning, some other activities, whether you are going to sacrifice those such activities or you want to stick to them, and also to go through this and that and this. So we say it in Urdu that the one who just travel in two boats can fall easily, right? Like the one who would travel in two on two roads, so it is impossible. What, choose one, or here or there, stay here or there means like in the following days when you are going to appear at especially if you have just kept chosen any date for yourself, the March 16, 20, 13, any date. Now such kind of date is like the very close date to this very date, right? To February 15 or something like that. Yeah. Now this destination is very short, very short time period. But in this sorry, if you just go, if you just give yourself hard time, if you just, these techniques, again I'm repeating, these techniques, these you can see the preparation, the classes and the evaluation, these things are only preparing you for hardly 6 months, hardly, and difficult, you can say, like for the toughs within very complicated sense, you can say like a 50-50, not guarantee, hardly 6 months. But if you do practice, if you shown your dedication, then we guarantee that you can get 8, you can get 7 plus 7 plus 8, 7.5, like this, right? 7 plus 8 least in any single module if you shown your dedication. And if you, I saw your work on regular basis, there are some students, they submit 3 essays each day to me. I didn't ask her, I didn't ask him, I didn't ask those candidates, and I see and I feel their essays are equal to 8.5 bands. Believe me, if I shared their work, you would not able to sort out a single mistake. There are some students, they have completed all the set, the whole set in front of you. I can show you like this set, yeah, this book set, the IELTS Cambridge set, right? And now they are asking me like whether there is any other source, and when I just recommend any other source, then they ask um, any other like this much dedication. I say you required 7 and you are now able to get 8. You required 6.5, your level is equal to 8. The reason is like dedication from the student side. Same goes for questions, answers for question, same goes for writing an essay, same goes for reading going through reading module, same goes for listening an audio in the listening session module, right? Like if you are, I'm a English debater at Pakistani level, the country level, right? Uh, Now, the very basic thing which was taught to us was that you are supposed to just act like you are enjoying it. If you are not enjoying it, Do not expect that someone else would enjoy it. If you are not enjoying your writing, like what you are writing in essay, what you are writing in task one, if you are not getting a pleasure of that, then how you can expect that examiner would get pleasure of it and examiner would just take an interest in it while checking? If you're not getting a pleasure of your answers in speaking module, how you can expect that examiner is supposed to get pleasure of it, right? The moment I want to only convey this idea that the very important thing is like do it with seriousness, do it like give it a proper dedication, right? Give it 100%. You can say the hard work, the struggle, show your 100% work, show your 100% struggle. And like the proper schedule is very important. Believe me, if you are going without proper schedule, then you are just wasting your time right now. And this is like, this may be a little bit a serious word, these are, but you are wasting the time if you are not, if you are neglecting any single module any day. This is like not a proper dedication from your side. Not I would say like you are giving a gap. This gap is virus for you. Virus hangs computer and mobile phone. This gap kind of virus is going to hang your mind and ability and capability. You are requested, we are going to start the lecture within minute 2 or 3, but you are requested to have a proper schedule. If you have a week or 2 or 3, a week or 2 or 3 does not matter, but your schedule should be proper, should be proper timetable. Like since morning you rised up, since like the morning, early in the morning, just like avoid too much sleeping, even too much usage of screen, too much you can say some other like other chit chat and all such other activities, right? Social activities and job. Try to only focus the moment and this only target. If you are serious about your career, about your achievements, about your goal, then these are some the, like these are some, you can say, the words which I'm just sharing with you people from heart, from my heart. Like I just studied even and my graduation time period 22 hours, 24 hours. I didn't think about the sleeping time and the I didn't think about the meal time, right? I was even going to forget those things, and then I got the very best result of that, like just getting the first position in the whole universe. But that at the behind there was some dedication, at the behind there were some roads which I made very hard for myself. You are requested to make these easy roads be hard for yourself. Like right now, if you are having one mistake even in your writing, one mistake even in a single paragraph, you are requested to give little bit more tough time to yourself. Try to avoid little bit enjoyments days, these following the following days. Try to avoid little bit some other gatherings and some other, you can say, invitation and all such things. Right now just focus on this, just focus on IELTS. Proper schedule means 1 hour 20 minutes for you. If you are, if I say your level is not equal to 6 even, then for you 1 hour 40 minutes, 1 hour or 2 hours, 2 hours at least, not less than 2 hours, right? 2 hours enough, but with consistency on daily basis. You are requested for writing the preparation should be done. If you have a week or 10 days, this is for 10 days and also for 30 days, the best preparation for writing. Write an essay on daily basis. Also learn the starting and closing, and if you don't know, ask me. I would share some yeah, I would share some formats. From there you can learn only the starting sentences and closing of each, right, of the paragraph. For further task one description, I recommend you, like if you are academics students, go through these Cambridge's books. And here when you see any description like this is this may be description going to shown to you. Yeah, this is now the on this page you can see the diagram. Now you go, you saw this diagram, now see the description at the end, how Cambridges have described it, right? Here writing at here on this side you can see writing task 2, but on the back side if you can see writing task 1, yeah, here this one. Now this one, right? Now same goes for, you should go through it like how they have described it in 3 or 4 paragraphs. And then first for first 4 or 5, I will tell you the structure, but for first 4 or 5 descriptions, go through the Cambridge's descriptions like how they describe, and then describe in your own words as well. Later on, after 4 or 5 you can say task, when you're done, then go by your own. do it by your own after 4 5. This is actually the way. For reading, this is like how. For just writing, give 30 minutes. 30 minutes, this is must. If you are serious. If you are not serious, then 5 minutes is also fine. Just enjoy and then see your result, and then again apply, and then just face the hard time, and then like make your mind, and you can say self disappoint, right? And also others would be disappointed from you, the surrounding people, relatives, right? So the thing is like this. I would check by myself, hopefully all your work, as far as if when I see like this student is showing much dedication, believe me, I do my best with that student. Like if someone is going to share 100% from his her side any work, like now there is one or two students in the same session, right? Like I didn't see any writing work from their side. Now if you would share any writing work on daily basis, believe me, I would just try my level best to do the best from my side with you, and I would try my level best to do some extra work with you, because I would see like this person is actually doing the best and giving the best, right? You are requested to show me your best, right? I would give you even enough more extra time for some other mistakes and how to solve it and how to get the best, right? Now for writing 30 minutes, write an essay on daily basis, and daily one task one if you are serious, right? And then for reading, just read a single passage, one passage, that is enough, one passage. And book 11, 13, 14, 16, this one, and 17, these are the best for reading. I would recommend only these four: book 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, these 4 5, right? And for listening section, go through 11 to 17. These books are best for reading. Just sort out 20 minutes. Within 20 minutes you should be able, yeah, at initial position. Now when you read a single paragraph, you forget like what you read, in this very paragraph. Now when you are done with this very paragraph, after reading this paragraph, you should read it again, then read it twice. Why twice? For initial, at initial stage, when you are starting reading, read a single paragraph 3 times to get 100% the message what you read. Never move to the next paragraph until and unless you are cleared 100% about the previous one, and then give it a proper title for the purpose to recall you whole information what you read in this very paragraph. If you just move and jump to the next very paragraph and you are unaware, like you don't know what I read so far in the previous one, this is 100% unfairness from your side, right, regarding reading. And you would face the difficulty. You would go for each question, you would see like you would then again go and for each question to find an answer, right? You are requested to do the reading in this very way, like one paragraph, proper measure, like make notes in each single paragraph, underline some major words, and then give it a proper title what you read so far, right? We would do also practically. We are also done within some like in the same class timings, right? Now coming one passage is enough. Like there would be 3 passages for academic journals, right? 3 passages in one passage, 6 paragraphs. But read one passage on daily basis. If you are missing only one passage one day, you are not showing again dedication. You are just going to lose something at here. Believe me, you are going to lose it, right? Whatever you would get from here in these classes and all such discussions, when believe me, you would also observe the same. And that's why I'm awareing you from now onwards. If you just give any module, any single module, 3 days gap in the practice time, if you didn't practice for any module within 3 days, believe me, after 3 days, all the skills that you would have adopted would be just which would be just, you can say, run here and there from your mind. And then you would face again the same situations which you would have faced at the for a beginning level, right? At the beginner, you are requested one passage on daily listening. Whole test should be done. This is for the current students, the current scenario, those which are present right now: Shirisha, Afsana, Temina, and Ramzi. One section as a whole, one test as a whole, that is going to have 4, you can say, section. At initial position, how you should do, I already mentioned that in the practical class, right? But again, I'm going to show you. Yes, at initial position, try to do it in this way. Yes, I hope so the screen is visible. Yes, now try to do it in this way. like when you open YouTube and listen any audio and search it at here, now when the listening audio is going to play, 1 minute book, yes, book 13, test 1, let's suppose. Now this is an audio in front of you and you are going to listen it before before, you can say, at the beginner level. For first three tests, let the advertise and okay, for first three test, the IELTS listening audio speed should be reduced to this position, this, from normal to this 0.75. Now when you would play, you would actually understand each single word easily. Just listen. So we got two new disabled parking. Now the words are clearly understandable. For first 3 days, do it in this way, and then for the next 3 days, listen in normal speed, and then for the next, after 6-7 days, listen it in more than normal. Why in more than normal? In current, like in the exam hall, it would be played in normal speed, the voice, the audio. But yes, the best sources are indeed these audios, the books, again, the Cambridges, because these are the only recommended sources, and comparing all other sources, these are the best for listening and reading. Now when you be habitual and familiar with the more than like normal speed, believe me, in normal speed, when you would listen the same voice, like if you would be able to understand anything, any voice in more speed, and like in the little bit higher speed than in the normal speed, you can easily understand that. So you are supposed to prepare your mind for the best. That is 1.25. You should understand, like now it is in 1.25. On the side road, across the bend, it's not like words are clearly understandable. You are requested to go through the listening in this very way, right? And if you can understand in normal situation, in normal speed, then it is also fine. But if you are understanding in normal speed, then listen for the first initial position at initial in normal speed, later on move the speed for just increase it. For speaking daily, list from listening daily, one test is important. Book 13, 14, 15, 16, 11, and yes, from 11 except 12, these till the last book 17, the recommended books, right? From my side, the best, and you can say enough books. Okay, next you can see the speaking section. Daily go through three things in speaking, and now we are starting. Daily go through three things in speaking. One is this test I have shared in the PDF forms. Just go through one single test, is at least one single test like this is the test of you can see Italy, October 2022. Now one test should be done by you on daily basis along with all sections. And besides this, read any single topic from those 42 topics, right? And the PDF I have shared with you guys. Now any single topic, yeah, not single, even 5 topics. Those are 42, 40, 42. Now those 42 can be covered in the you can say 8 days, 8 to 10 days. But 4-5 topics you should, if you are serious, again I'm repeating, and if you want 7, to prepare yourself for 7, you can get easily 6, and to prepare yourself for 6, you can get easily 5, but hardly 6. That's why what I want, you are supposed, like hardly you can then get 7 and 7 plus even, inshallah. But if you prepare yourself 7 for, now this is like how to prepare your mind from those 42 topics. You would, believe me, you would get an idea, like we are done with those with reading those topics, and continuously just revising those topics with many students, and like repeating it. Now with those 42 topics, you would get an idea how to prolong any answer for any kind of question and any kind of topic. You would be able easily prolong any idea, right? This should be now your timetable. Just specify your timings. There are now currently in this you can say academy, there are some students who are like doing this much struggle, that I was right now thinking before the class that they're doing some extra job, right? Like morning, then afternoon, then evening, and 3 times classes, and after that, like in physically that day, and like asking each point, and then doing 3 hours, 4 hour practice. I am going to shock for them, right? Like how much they are dedicated, and they required very less score, like 6 and less than 6, right, for United Kingdom. But the work they are just showing me, I'm surprised for that, right? And I and last night, with good fortune, one of them got in listening within the listening test. I just asked them to do the list. One of them got 8.5, 8.5, 38 score out of 40. The reason, and before, on the first day he was going to get 16 and 17, 16 and 17. The thing is at here, the dedication, the struggle from the student side. I faced one student, he was in speaking this much weak that I was going to, like, I was of the opinion to not listen him more, but because of the and this was also in the physical institute, in the physical on-site classes. And like I was like not able to cooperate this much, like to listen it for 5-6 minutes, and with very, you can say, 100% pauses, like this. And but he got 6.5 in speaking, and it was unbelievable for me. But he shown some hard work. He just worked on these things, and now I'm recommending the same for you people, because some have got at 8.5, some have gotten, and in American we can say some have got, and in tense and Britain we should say some have gotten. Okay, so some have gotten 8.5, and but the thing, one test from speaking, that would take only 10 minutes from you, only 10 and 12 minutes. And one 5 topics from those 42 topics, for the purpose to understand how to prolong any idea. And 4 connectors. Now you know the connectors, cohesive devices, and you have just, I have shared 100 times. But those connectors, just try to add 4 connectors on each day to the different answers, like especially Q2, and try to understand these 2 things in speaking. After grammar level, these 2 things are going to help you to show your body language 100% perfect in front of examiner. And these 2 things are intonations and prolonging. Prolonging is known to you, like by using and showing your good fluency, you are supposed to use those connectors and to take help. And for the you can say for the the prolonging purpose, the connectors should be used. And for showing it natural, more native, like you are supposed to speak like you can say, to show your intonations, to use intonations rising up at the moment of sharing emotions, and lowering down your voice at the moment of normal discussion, right? So these were like a very important discussion this was. And for all the modules. And now you know about the scoring system, scoring criteria. And the module which is more tough for you, also let me know. Like some students face difficulty in speaking, some others face difficulty in writing. Now the mind level is different for both of them. Some other face in listening, some other face in reading. Whatever, just go through 4-5 days practice like this, what I mentioned earlier, right? 2 hours would be taken from you or less. But after that 4-5 days, tell me that this module is little bit tough for me. And then I can get, I can even, I would like to even have a special one-to-one session with you people. If anyone would show me the result, like I'm done with this 4 days, 5 days, 3 days, right? And I'm facing little bit tough time, or just I'm little bit confused or facing like how to deal, then I would practically like to just go through with you through the same test and same kind of, you can say, work practically. Okay, so just show me your work and do the best. And this is again 6 bands preparation. 2-3 bands is based on you. 7 or 8 or 8.5. Okay, so let's come to the topic. Have some questions for you in speaking I would like to ask. And with the time beings, like we would also discuss some more points within speaking. There are many other points. Meanwhile, I would like to have some questions for you. Yes, who would like to participate first? Ramzi, are you here? The telescope is looking at you, the camera's eyes. Yes. Yes, Ramzi.
Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
Good. Okay, the questions are from part 3. Do you think it is essential to share your feelings with others? Why?
It's it's a nice question because if we don't share our feelings, we are going to keep inside our heart only. So whether it is a feeling is, for example, it is a the happy or even the sad, if we share with others, so we can, reduce the, if it is a sadness, of course, we can reduce some, hurt, hurt to our mindset upon all. So at the same time, once we get some, feelings with the happy one, when we share with others only, we get the inspiration. Actually, we get the 100% what is soul satisfaction.
Good, good. The question was in present, and you answered also in the present. I really appreciate it, and you also prolong in a good way. Very good. Yes. Next question. Why do some people like to share their thoughts?
When they share their thoughts, which can help others as well. For example, if we have some goodness and good thinking, so if we share to our neighbors or our friends or our relatives or so others, even they can use our what is named called strategies and all. Even our then they can get the benefit of our thinking as well. So even according to my feeling, so the best thing is if you have anything with the there is like education. If you have some good ideas, if you share with others, if they use that and get something done for their lives, it can help for each other as well.
Yes. In this question, very good, but your answer was having 4 times the word so and no connector. Yes. I should say furthermore in addition. Firstly, secondly,
We
yes.
always
Good.
forget to
Yes, sorry.
always we forget to use the connectors and all. So
That's
already
why
we have the way we used only correct.
yes. In speaking, try to add
So we get
4,
used to talk
3
to
connectors.
everybody.
Yes, try to add 3 to 4 connectors on daily basis to speaking. Yes. Further more questions I would like to ask from the papers I have in my hands. Yes. Do you think online shopping will replace in-store shopping in the future? Why?
It's for me, no? Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. With the improvement of technology, that is information technology, and the people they get used always to use all these social media, even information technology. So nowadays, even if, for example, uh, for a family, if you have 5 members, all 5 members they are using the mobile phone. Earlier days, only for example, when it was a landline, only one landline, so it's used for the whole, family. So now in our farm crop, we have the technology, so we don't want to go and purchase from the stores and all. So then we can reduce lot of cost incurred for the traveling as well as time incurred for the shopping and all. So there are advantages as well as disadvantages. Furthermore, we can say when compared to advantages, there are some disadvantages as well because without seeing the products, we are ordering and all. So that is a disadvantage. But anyhow, when we go for an online shopping, so we don't want to have a big display unit and all. We can see the storage in a very minimum way. So which also we can minimize the cost.
Yes, good enough. That is fine. Okay. Next, one last question for you. Are women more fashionable than men? Why?
Hello.
Yes. Are women more fashionable than men? Why?
Actually, I didn't get because of the line was not clear for me. Could you please paraphrase it again?
Yes. Are women more fashionable than men? Why?
Are women more
More
fashionable?
than men? Why?
Fashionable. That is, that God created in a different. That's a God's creation. God created man and woman in a different, ways and all like. So normally, women they go behind the fashions and their attitudes always all depend on that natures and that consequence of the trends and all like.
mm,
But even men, they are the most of the time they are the people who are responsible to build that family. They are the people they earn with hardship to earn the money, and always they thinking in that way. So anyhow, according to that, the way they have got used to live, women are more fashionable than the men.
mm. Good. Okay, that is fine. Very good. Yes, try to aid the connectors. And furthermore,
Yeah,
the fluency would be also improved with using connectors. And when the fluency improve, then students can also share the intonation, the emotions beautifully, right? Yes, Afsana, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, good. Question for you is, what do you do if you disagree? What do you do if you disagree with someone's point of view?
Here. Whenever I disagree anything about opinion about anything, uh, then um, I try to understand them to my point of view, so that they can understand me. I describe my problems, thought, opinion, so that they could easily understand. If not, then we can under actually we don't agree, but we have to accept that others' opinion can be different from ours, right? So everyone, I think everyone opinion always different. But we should accept others' opinion also.
Hmm. Okay. At the end, then you accept their opinions. All right. Okay. Yes. The next question for you is good. How can we prevent? Sorry. How can we prevent an argument from escalating into a fight?
Um, Sorry, sir. Could you please paraphrase it?
Yeah. How can we avoid or ignore, like, how can we just avoid the fight by, you can say,
Okay.
yes, 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 to leave the argument or something like that. Hmm?
Actually, I think silence is best. Best you can say it's a big strength for everyone. Silence, because I believe that if two person is fighting, then I think one person should stop talking and keep silence, because then fighting always come down.
Good. Okay. Next, what disagreements do parents and children usually hear?
Actually, nowadays, parents and the young generation have the huge difference their thought, because their age and our age and their situation. I mean, whenever they was young like that time, and our time is very different. Very new thing changes.
Hmm.
Our world getting upgrade.
Hmm.
So that's why I think our thought are very different.
Good. Okay. One last question. Do you think children should be taught to respect teachers?
Yes, of course. Every student should respect teachers' thought. because they are our teacher and our senior. They have lots of experience, practical and teaching and all that. They are more experienced. They are experienced more than us, and we should respect their decision and yeah.
Okay, okay. The understanding of question is very important. Yes, the last question was, do you think we should teach children? Like the children should be taught means we should teach children to respect teachers. Yes, okay. So we took it and an answer is a decision. So anyhow, you're speaking your answers idea, the sharing perception is very quite better. Believe me, it is equal to even 6 right now at the moment, right? And
Yes,
to
sir.
improve it, you are requested to follow whatever we have discussed in the earlier discussion, right? One paper, 4 connectors, and 5 topics from 42, right? This is only the task for you. And Sharisha and Tamina are requested to
I
join again the same session. We are having some more questions, and because the
thank.
time is ending, so I'm going to ask you the questions within the next session from you. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes. Ramzi, your level is equal to right now 6.5. Okay, but improve it. Improving means 8 connectors and also